should be an interesting start to it. We just gotta wait for Misty to show back up, and we'll be underway.
Hello.
Can you record for me?
Yeah, I'm recording. Ah, we've got a map picked. It's going to be
It's gonna be prophetic
good old prophetic. Which server are we in?
divergence.
Great.
I was just saying, I'm a little surprised that this is the pick here, and that Connie banned out Marble It Up, considering that she beat me on it, and
Hmm.
that Endy lost Marble It Up to MBO by like a million points. So
Yeah.
a little surprising that this was the that this ended up being the final pick, and this wasn't a ban by Connie.
Yeah, no,
But
Connie's had quite a bit of success on this map recently in practice.
mm,
She is very, very competent here, and I can't remember Endy playing this one very much.
Endy is fantastic at this map. This is probably
Really?
one of Endy's best maps.
I
In my
see.
opinion, yeah.
Okay. Well, this will be
From what
exciting
I've
then.
from what I've seen from Endy, this is one of his better maps. So
Hmm.
we will see how this goes.
Yeah, both
Oh
these
wait, let me
players
look.
now fighting for top three. Going to be a very,
Let's do this. Let's just
very high stakes match for both of them.
all right. I am going to give them the good old countdown here.
And
We are
away we go.
underway.
Start with a fast spawn. Both going to go for the same line.
Yeah,
Connie in the lead to the blast.
yeah, that is going to be pretty powerful in this.
Oh, yeah. And Endy doesn't
Oh,
even.
double spawn.
Oh,
Great spot
massive
for
Endy.
Endy here.
Yeah, massive for Endy there. Claws that back from what could have been a
Oh, but he
massive
little
deficit.
fumble there.
Connie will spend her
Connie
own
able to
blast.
get over here
She will get a
a
second
lot
one.
faster. Mhm.
She's not going to go for this last red. Knows Endy's going to have a super speed ready.
Another double spawn, and Endy gets pushed slightly closer to it. Kind of
Connie,
fumbles around with the super speed a little bit.
Connie barely stays on
Nice
a nice
mega.
mega.
5 point lead to start out for Connie here, though.
Yeah.
And you're gonna go out of
And
bounds. Next spawn's gonna be closer to Connie, but Endy with a nice line to it, and does try for the blast. It doesn't connect.
yeah, no, got a couple spies in the middle. Connie's going to get one of them. Try and slow down, she'll fall. Not ideal, but the
But it's
next
gonna
spawn,
be
great
right by
position.
her.
Yeah. Spawn of despair here. And he
Yeah,
goes up
terrible
top.
spawn.
And he's going to trade his super jump out for a super speed. It's going to help, but
Actually,
Connie very
yeah.
fast.
Nicely done there. He's gonna use the Mega Marble to get that super jump, and is gonna
And it's going
be
to
quicker
work.
to the spawn.
Yeah, that'll work for him. Beautiful
And
stuff.
another spawn very close by. And he does have blast here
Yeah.
and
And he's going
will
to...
use it, but he's a little late to use it, so he is gonna end up being a little bit behind. He's definitely forcing these next spawns. I'm not sure this is gonna be a good one for him to force,
Yeah.
though.
Not much in the way of
Another Mega
traversal
Marble
there for him.
coming out.
I've got to say, for someone we usually associate with being a speed-based player, Endy's putting up some very good melee play in these past couple of series he's coming in. And Connie will fall and
Connie
sack
fell
that.
twice there.
Yeah, Connie sacks that entire spawn on the back of a couple of mistakes.
This is definitely a map where that can happen a lot more, but Connie does have blast advantage here, so
Oh,
maybe
but
we'll see how that plays
Endy will
out.
not make
Endy
it.
can't get up.
No, not quite. He's a little late to the
Unfortunate
blue
for
as
him,
well.
and loses a lot of the momentum that he had built up.
Yeah, and Connie well in the lead now. Endy will do well to get the super jump on the way, but there's no point. Connie well in the lead. And we're going all the way back
See
across
how
the map.
he's using it. Endy's using a ton of these mega marbles, and it's actually
Yeah.
seems to be really helping him like land on the actually make contact with and land on the platforms. But Endy
Yeah.
does have another close
Oh,
spawn,
big
but
blast.
Connie with a nice blast. But
Yeah.
Endy blasts her right back.
The megas on this map are really powerful. So many spawns, you can just start hitboxing gems with them. And we have a big blue, Endy
We
with
have Big
great
Blue, and
power up.
Endy's gonna be first too with the mega marble, and Connie falls on a huge spawn.
Yeah, I don't think there was a way Connie was getting up there anyway. Endy had
It,
perfect power up prep, but yeah, that is
Endy going
brutal.
to wisely actually sack 2 of the last reds and let 10 seconds run off the clock here.
Yeah, great
And he's going to be
strategic
in great
play.
position for this next spawn
Has the
with the Mega
mega.
Marble.
And Connie tries to blast, not quite able to land what she needs. Endy now leads by 10.
See how 3 chews get through.
Oh, what
Oh,
on
Endy just tries
earth?
something insane. Doesn't quite come off, but he is gonna be able to get up here.
Yeah, and that's all you really need on that spawn.
He's gonna use the gyro to get over there and take a nice sweep.
Yeah,
He's gonna respawn up top, though.
and he's going to be fast to this next spawn as well. And she will get there first. Endy will fall, recovers, but now he
Endy's
doesn't have a
fumbling
power up.
around a little bit there.
Connie in the lead to
Speed
this, she's
back
going to have the Mega.
down. This is a great spawn to have a Mega for, and Endy with a nice sweep popping that Mega, but Connie stays up top and Endy does not. It's going to put
Yeah,
her, put him in a really bad spot.
Connie actually takes that last gem. The lead inverting now. And Connie in the lead by 10. Endy with the better blast, but it's
Yeah.
not really going to make a dent in Connie's lead.
Yeah, Tristan needs to play for distance here. Maybe go to the side with the more blues. There is a blue up top, and he does have the super jump, and he is
Connie
going to
fumbling.
stick the landing.
The blast
And a
comes in.
great blast. Oh, they both have blast.
Yeah,
Well done by
Connie
Connie
fumbled.
to survive
Yeah.
that one.
Connie fumbled a lot there, but a good blast to recover. That's a massive spawn. And Endy needs to get up there. He
Endy
will.
with the super jump denial. He might be able to claw this whole thing back with this one spawn, but Connie very quickly gets up.
And it's a fast spawn. 20 seconds to go. 4 points is the gap, and Connie will land. But she's going to be able to go over to those 3 reds. That's a pretty nasty overcommittal there for Endy, who now needs to push. And he needs to push hard, but that's a fast spawn.
That's going to be it.
That's going to be it.
Unless he can land this somehow,
No.
not going to happen.
It would have taken a true miracle and probably a bug in the game to make that snipe happen. But
Yeah.
Connie will take it by a 6-point margin. That game was so back and forth. Wow.
Yeah, definitely some shades of kind of our series there. But like I said, this is one of Endy's better maps. He did have a lot of moments of kind of brilliance there, and a lot of moments where I think he put himself in really bad positions.
Yeah. When he
And
was
Connie was
using...
able to capitalize pretty heavily on that. But
Yeah.
we'll see how they managed to handle it on Hillsborough Ping.
Yeah, both of them with a lot of very unfortunate moments there. But it felt like Connie, on average, was able to recover a little bit more consistently.
Yeah.
We have our next maps. Foundry and Bowl, the only ones that are left. Connie almost certainly is banning Foundry here.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably going to be the play.
Though she does have bad
Especially
memories
on
of
Ping.
Bowl.
Yeah, Connie is not a big Bowl fan.
Yeah, there's no... And she's actually going to go for Foundry, which is very interesting.
Own map.
Yeah, on ping disadvantage. This is certainly a choice she could have made. I don't think I agree with it.
Yeah, but I do think between those last two, I mean, Endy's such a speed-based player, and Bull is such a, I mean, Bull's such an open map, and it's so hard to connect with any melee on there that I do think if Endy got going on there, I do think he would just absolutely just outrun her the entire time.
Perhaps.
So I think maybe going to a melee map or a more swingy map is going to be favorable.
Yeah. There's just
But definitely not a great,
Yeah, this is a very melee-heavy map to be playing, though. A lot of megas, some blasts, and to be doing this on what I have to assume is 150 ping or more for Connie. Probably closer to 200.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to be tragic.
Well,
but maybe
we've seen that this map can be a little bit of a troll at times. And on top of that, there are definitely some strategies to mitigate some of the melee play, namely kind of camping the top spots instead of the middle spots.
Yeah.
So definitely will be interesting to see if Connie wants to elect to try to go for those side spawns, or if this kind of turns into a coin flip where both players camp one side or the other.
Yeah, this is, I would imagine, going to be a very, very hectic match. I still think I favour Endy, but you do make some good points. Connie certainly has a shot here, but we'll have to see. In any case, she is up 1-0, game 2 on Foundry.
Oh, and of course the camera bug's not
yeah,
fixed.
the camera is wonderful as always. At least their marbles look different enough. And it was like a quick 2-point lead.
And next one's gonna be closer to Endy, but Connie does have the super speed.
Connie will spend it
And
on that one yellow, but she'll get a couple reds at the end to
Endy gambling
compensate.
on the side, notably, and it's
It's
gonna
a
be right by
repeat.
Connie again.
Oh, nice blast from
Great
Endy.
blast by Endy to send Connie back down the ice slope. And it's gonna be a blue right on top, and
Wow.
Connie has
Uh,
overextended for the last of an
uh,
expired red.
I've got to be honest, that was one of the best spawns Endy could have gotten there. He put himself right in a corner with, I don't think, a power up at all. And he gets probably the best spawn he could have there in that situation.
Absolutely. Although Connie has done very well to make sure that that lead hasn't gotten too out of hand. Nice wall hit there, and Endy with the super speed is going to be able to get that yellow, but is going to probably lose a lot of value
Yeah,
otherwise.
and Connie with
And
great momentum
yeah,
now. He's going to
Connie going to be
go
quick
to
to
the
this next
side.
pot.
Very interesting. And it's going to be a,
We do have a blue
we have
here.
the blue.
And Endy going for something
Overshoots.
crazy, but it doesn't work out, and Connie's going to get that blue to herself.
Yeah. 6-point lead going the way of Connie at the moment. The Mega's going to come in. Can Connie connect? No, and he will
No,
just
but
barely escape.
it does, I think, very well to control and you get the rest of a lot of that value up top. But it is a 10-point lead here for Connie, and Endy's gonna go for
And
this
that's a
last
great...
red, and that might be really costly here. Connie
He
in
will get
good
up.
position to get this blue.
Oh,
Oh,
Endy,
but Endy
Endy was...
steals it.
Endy will steal it. Connie gets basically everything else. So good damage control there from Endy. He was in terrible position for that. It's kind of incredible that he managed to get that blue.
Yeah, that was pretty incredible. Endy pushing a lot of these last reds, and
Yeah.
this is something that Connie can really punish you for because she is so
Oof.
quick.
Endy with a great mega there, closes back to 3 points, but that's a great spawn now for Connie, who's actually going to
Yeah,
slow down
Connie,
very
great
wisely.
spot. Next spawn's going to be back across the map. Both players in about the same kind of general positioning here. Endy going to share both yellows and kind of oversends it a bit here.
Comes back with the mega
Gets the
and
mega
will
pop,
hit,
hits
but
Connie, but it's a 13
yeah.
point lead here.
Yeah, and Connie knows not to go for that red. There's no point.
Endy with a nice slope
Yeah.
launch there, kind of off the trim.
Connie only going to get
He's
1
going to
red
be
out of
forced to
that.
go for this yellow, and it's going to be another spawn right by Endy here.
Connie now
He's
going
going to
down
send
into the
it for that
corner.
last red as opposed to the yellow, which I think actually puts him in better position for
Yeah.
this spawn.
Endy made Connie's mistake earlier. Now Connie will get bitten by that mistake. And Endy back in the lead, actually, by now 5 points.
Yeah, doing very well there. And he's going to sit on this, go for the
Wow.
super speed on the side, and it is going to pay off. He does
Yeah.
have
Spends the super speed there.
the blast.
And he's going to get a mega. He's able
We
to
do have a back
connect.
spawn, our first back spawn of the game, actually.
Connie, a
And
little
they
bit out of
split
control,
it.
it seems. And oh,
Oh,
what a spawn!
no!
Massive spawn for Connie. She's going to get all of that. Brings this right back. Justin probably cursing
Absolute
himself right now.
disaster.
But there's a blue. We have a blue. This is a massive blue for both of them. Connie will make it in the hole.
Connie gets
10,
it there, too.
10 points is the gap.
Oh,
And Connie
no.
will actually get... Oh, there is a
Oh, double
repeat.
spawn.
There is a repeat, but they're going to go about even. Connie will blast. 15 seconds. 6 points.
Oh,
Endy with a...
Tristan can't stay on.
Not quite. And will Connie come with the mega? She will
Oh,
hit.
and the mega connects.
And
It's going to
Connie...
be another Connie win by an absolute thread.
Oh, yep. And that will do it. Connie will take down Endy on Foundry, on ping disadvantage. That is no small feat. Both have played an incredible game there. Wow.
That's gotta. Oh, that's gotta sting if you're Endy. That was a terrible ending, I think.
Yeah.
I just so
That...
unfortunate there.
Yeah, that is
Just
the backs. He's got to be
that's
cursing
Foundry
himself.
for you,
Yeah,
though.
he's
I
got to be
think I
cursing
can't say
himself.
much, but that's Foundry for you.
Got to be cursing himself out for keeping those kinds of spawns in. Because
Yeah,
yeah, that
and
is just a 10-point swing in an instant. For no reason other
just
than one
instantly. I
person
mean,
was
look
there.
at. I guess we don't have the charts. I was gonna say look at the charts, but we don't have them.
I wonder why.
But that was an absolutely disastrous swing there at the end
Yeah.
of the game.
Bowl is back. 3 other maps. Zenith, all angles, and Sprawl. Connie banning Sacred off the rip, which is quite interesting. She has to ban Zenith here.
Absolutely has to. all of these are just
But she
maps
won't.
that she won't. Oh boy.
That, oh yeah,
Yep, and we're going
unsurprisingly,
no,
unsurprisingly.
no, no hesitation there. Although this was the projected pick for
Where
Huntbot
are you,
here.
Zenith? Where are you? I'm intermediate. Zenith. Yeah, that. This is gonna certainly be an interesting match. Endy's probably
I mean,
the best player on Zenith, maybe barring
yeah,
Frosty.
if he's not the best, he's one of the best.
Yeah,
I think
it's
Frostfire still probably lays
certainly
claim
top
to
two.
that. MBO also very solid on this map on a good day, but this is
Mm,
definitely one of Endy's best maps. And you know it's one of his best maps because he banned Sprawl out for it, and he loves
yeah.
Sprawl.
So you,
So
you have to imagine he's maybe not feeling so good after his game against Frostfire on Sprawl. So he
yeah, but you
took
can't
Turk
take
to town.
Frostfire too seriously
Yeah,
there.
he did take Turk to town on it though. So
Yep.
he must be happy to see this, but he will be playing on EU ping for it.
Yeah.
And ready up. And
Ready.
off we go. Game 3.
Set.
Connie's up 2-0.
Go.
Endy
Endy
going
is
for a
certainly
quick
going
super
kind of
speed.
different directions here, but
Endy
uses
with
the
better
super
prep,
speed
but
nicely.
yeah, trades out his super speed for a super jump, unfortunately, on the way. And Connie with the gyro.
Oh boy. And
Yeah, she'll land
Connie's
it.
gonna be first to
But
that,
she will fall.
and lands the blue, falls, and Endy should get the rest of this with
Connie
ease.
won't get up.
Connie can't get up either.
Yeah. And she's actually going to push the
Oh,
next
repeat.
spawn. I don't think she didn't even have a power up there. Very
No.
bold play.
Actually, honestly, kind of lucky that the next spawn was kind of close to her there because Endy did have the super speed.
Yeah.
See how
And
he chooses to go. Oh, very
brilliant
nicely
line.
done there.
Brilliant.
Snipe.
Yeah, you can expect that from Endy on this map. They
Yeah, he's
won't.
very comfortable with those.
And we have
We're
a
doing
far
blue
blue.
again.
And he's
And
done
he
this
should
1,000
get this
times.
one.
Very
He
well
does.
timed blast. Connie poised to get the rest of it though. And
Endy pushes.
Connie's in good position for this. You're on the side of the map with the good respawns.
Does
Connie will
fall,
stay
though.
up. Yeah. And if you're Endy here, you gotta try and deny the power-ups, but no. Connie will be given a bit of mercy. She gets a super speed of her own.
Endy goes to the right side of the map, though.
Yeah. And Endy trying some crazy direction change with the super speed. Doesn't quite manage, but he's still in the lead by nearly 10 now.
Connie tries the Endy snipe, and it does not pay off.
Once again, he's in the
Do have
lead.
another-
Yeah, once again, he's in the lead to these spawns. He's going to leave quite early, go and secure a super speed.
And it's gonna put him in a decent spot for this, and Connie just kind of flails and overshoots. Oh, great blast,
yeah.
though.
Yeah, wonderful blast.
But does end up losing out on the second yellow, so they still go 2-1 on the yellows. And we do have another blue, and he has the super speed, but he fumbles.
Connie will...
Connie gonna get that one to herself.
It stays composed. They're on the side of the map now where there's no respawns. And Endy will just knock Connie away.
Yeah.
Bit toxic.
We do have another blue here.
Endy going straight
Connie
for it.
going for a huge slope
Wow.
shot.
God, I wish I was watching that.
Yeah, absolutely just sent it from across the map. Very well done there.
Oh, there's the Endy
But
snipe.
Endy gets another one of those snipes that he's honestly pretty well known for at this point.
The distance
Oh,
between
we
them.
got
Connie
another
has the
repeat.
mega. And she will connect, but it's actually... Oh no, that will send Endy quite far. Connie brings us back to 3.
Endy pretty far. Leads 3.
That's a great spawn for Endy, who's going to have a very easy time getting that. Yeah, wonderful blast.
Yeah, uses the double super speed to go out of bounds even quicker, which allows him to get the better prep on the end of it too.
Yeah, now
we do have another blue here, and
That's
Endy going
Endy's.
for a
split.
slope snipes now.
Yeah, they'll split that, which is pretty important for Connie for her chances here. She was keeping this within 10, but
Yeah, if
I don't
that
think she's
blue
had...
had gone all the way to Endy, I think that would have been really bad for her.
Yeah, but I don't think she's had the lead at any point this game yet. It's been very, very close though. And
Yeah,
she's
she's
hanging
kept
on
it
a
very
knife
close
edge.
this game, but
2
has
points
not
now.
really had any of the lead.
Oh, another blue. Oh, that's a massive blast from Connie.
Great blast.
And you will get the better respawn. Oh wait, no, Connie is
No,
up there.
Connie respawned
Oh, we're
top.
on the good side of the map.
And the lead is now 8 for Endy and Connie back across the map. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
And now
And
Endy,
just like Foundry, this game has suddenly swung on its head. Endy's had the lead for most of it, and it's just absolutely swung on its head out of nowhere here.
yeah, but you want to imagine if you're Connie now, you're feeling the pressure. You're up 10 against Endy on Zenith. And Endy going
Yeah,
for
you
an
got it. You
interesting
have to
line.
play this almost perfectly to maintain.
And that's a
Great
mega.
Mega Marble here,
Yeah.
but just
Endy.
not much value in it.
But Connie's
Connie's stuck
caught
down
down.
below a little bit, and
Oh, that
Tristan's
is
gonna try to knock her
devastating for her.
away.
Great recovery, but Endy well in the lead. Connie will
Leads
secure.
5
Yeah,
or
Connie
7,
will.
7 now. Connie with the gyrocopter.
Endy has the super speed prep for the next spawn. Connie will miss.
Connie overshoots.
Yeah, that's not good for her. And it's going to be a spawn with that super speed from Endy from before we rewarded. But he can only get one yellow. And he's
He can only
caught
get one
all
of
the
the
way down.
yellows, and yeah, he got a bad respawn there. Lead, he needs a repeat spawn here.
And that's
that
not
is
it.
not
No,
it at
that is
all.
the most disgusting spawn on this map, quite frankly. And that will be Zenith now going the way of Connie. 118 to 107. Oh
Yikes.
my. I've got to ask you at this point, Nikki, were you expecting this series to be where it is right now?
No, and quite frankly, I am a little bit disappointed with how it's going right now.
Really, I think every single game so far has been an absolute thriller.
Well, I mean,
It
the
should
fact
not
that
be.
it's an
It should
O.
be a 3-0.
I mean, the fact that it's a 3-0
Oh
series
yeah,
and
it
every
should not be
single
a
game is
3-0.
just.
A bowl is back again. Come on, Connie, pick bowl. Pick bowl. But yeah, this has been an absolute thriller series. Both players here have had a reason to win, I think, every match they've played. Just every single one seems to be going the way of Connie in these last moments.
Yeah, it's every single time that there's been a toss-up moment, it's gone the way of Connie, and I
And we're
mean,
going
really,
to
that you
architecture.
can't really say it's entirely luck, but at the same time, there's definitely been some real questionable stuff going on here.
Mm. Anyway, Endy now fighting for his tournament life. We're gonna be going to
To architecture.
architecture.
And I think if you're Endy, I mean, obviously he is one of the last people to get rattled, I think, mentally, but at the same
Yeah,
time, I think if you're Endy, you have every right to be extremely frustrated by this right now.
yeah, I would agree. Endy's had an absolutely phenomenal tournament performance so far. Has put up
I mean,
great performance.
Foundry
Yeah,
got swung pretty
by a
hard at the
single
last
spawn.
second, and
Yeah,
then Zenith also got swung pretty heavily at the last second, and the spawns that he needed just didn't happen.
yeah. Endy has really proven himself this year with a lot of great performances. You have to imagine this has to be very frustrating, staring now down the barrel of getting swept. It's not a result that would be befitting of someone as good as he is.
No, absolutely not. And I think, like I said, with just slightly different luck, we could be talking about a 2-1 series either way.
Yeah,
So,
this is,
um,
in any case, yep, Endy will now fight for his tournament life on architecture.
I will say he is playing well enough that,
Yeah.
like, if those
Oh,
oh,
whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Let's get an overview.
he is
Had to
playing
happen.
well enough that I do honestly think that if the luck swings just a little bit more his way, I there is I wouldn't say that a reverse sweep is impossible. If there's anybody who could do it, it would be him. But just with the little well, I think he's gotten a little unlucky. I think Connie's been in good positions throughout most of these games though.
Mm.
Um
Yeah, Connie's played, I think, a fantastic positional game throughout. In any case, now with competitive mode enabled, match
let's try this
points.
again.
Match point now. Can Endy keep his dreams of reaching the finals alive, or will Connie remain as the only European left? Both will go
Yeah,
for a
this is
very
not
different
looking
default.
good for
And that's a brilliant
the
spawn for Endy. Oh,
yeah, great start here. And does get a good respawn out of it too.
yeah.
Is gonna go for the oh, but Connie's gonna actually sack the yellow.
Hmm.
in favor of power prep, I guess.
Endy leading already by, it looks like it's going to be 8 points, and we're going up top now.
Yeah, Endy with a nice super speed and a nice blast cushion there, and
Mega
connects with
comes
the
in.
mega sends Connie fall.
Connie notably, I think, does have a blast here. And
Does, and
oh,
Endy fumbles.
devastating! But Connie's blast might actually bring him back up. Oh, wow.
It does, and he uses a wall hit very nicely.
But he's
He
going to
ends up
fall.
falling anyway, but
Yeah.
that entire spawn just went to Connie there.
Yeah, very important for her. It was already starting to look a little bit dire. And both going to camp this central stump.
Yeah, I don't know what else to call that thing.
Connie with a
But
little bit better of a line, has the Mega now.
yeah,
And
next one's gonna be
Endy,
down below, and
yeah,
Connie nicely handles it.
yeah, Endy caught in a bit of a awkward position there. Too much floor in the way we
Oh,
have.
he got
Oh,
the,
that is... Okay, Endy will still manage to get that. That was a...
yeah, that would have been disastrous if he couldn't get it because the gyro.
I've got to say, that's probably a lot harder than it looks. Good job to Endy for managing that. He will get Mega'd here. And how will he make it up? He's going to try and go through
Oh,
the
he
ceiling.
tried. He
That's...
tried
You
to go
can't be
through
doing...
the hole.
Nah, you can't. You can't do that unless you're Frostfire, Endy.
That would have been a crazy, crazy line if he managed to land
That's...
that one. But
That's hard enough with a super jump, let alone trying to super speed through those gaps. Gets great positioning here, though. And neither player opting for the blast, notably the only blast down on the lower level. And he, again, is going to prep a gyrocopter and pre-pop it. And it's
kind of works
going to
out
be
for him
fine.
again.
Connie
Connie
goes...
falls.
Yeah, Connie goes golfing again.
Yeah, not the first. Notably, not the first time that she's done that.
This
Endy
time he'll
is gonna get through
manage.
the hole this time, but Connie has a super speed and uses it perfectly to get
And
up.
respawns. Knows the respawn tech there. And he's actually going to go for this last yellow, which is very bold. He's
And
not
it
going to be
doesn't bite
punished.
him, actually.
Yeah, no, gets up perfectly fine. So one of the best he could have gotten. Tie game as we come past half-time. We have a massive
Oh,
spawn
boy.
now. Endy's wisely actually chaining the gyro with the super
And Connie's
jump.
fumbling pretty hard.
Yeah, that's a massive swing going the way of Endy. Where is Connie?
It's
She is
suddenly a
just...
15-point lead here.
Yeah, Connie only just now managing to make it up. That is devastating for her.
Yeah, getting both of those blues is no small feat on that spawn. Usually they end up getting split even.
Yeah, and he had some great power-up chaining there to make that happen. Weirdly enough,
the Mr. Power Up chaining guy. So
yeah, the central shoot blue was actually the first gem to be collected. That is a massive blue for Connie, though.
Yeah. Oh, Endy misses the yellow on the first pass. Does get it on the second one.
If you Connie at this point, yeah, she knows she can't really afford to be running down the clock too much now.
This is a good spawn for Endy. It's not very powerful.
Connie stumbling a little bit with a spin on the sand. And the Mega will come in.
Another Mega Marble. Endy playing
the spawn is
very
back.
aggressive. Oh, boy. Not again. Endy's
Now, if you're
gonna
Endy,
go
you
for
want
the
to drop down here.
blue.
But no, Connie will get the other blue
Go
all to
straight
herself.
back up.
Connie will take the other
Very
yellow
well
away. 10 points is still the gap. And Endy will actually fall, and it's going to work for him.
Yeah,
You have to imagine
nicely
this.
done. Endy's gonna get the blue.
Yeah, that might just be game for Endy.
Should be game here, barring anything insane happening. But
yeah,
you never know. We've seen some crazy stuff happen. We have another blue, but Endy's sitting perfectly in the right spot for
yeah, and Connie hits ahead. That's just going to be game at this point, almost certainly.
Yeah, and if you're Endy here, I'm sure this is feeling like some kind of vindication here.
Yeah, he's played an absolutely great game of architecture. He has pulled off many stunts this game that would be hard to pull off without tournament nerves. He's made them all look easy. And he'll super jump away from the Mega.
Yeah, he dodged her Mega like 3-4 times there. Just back to back.
30-point.
Kind of worthless spawn.
I'll be honest, there's a 30-point gap. If you're Connie at this point, you must be feeling a little bit rattled, you know. You've won 3 in a row, and now it's going to be 40 points.
Yeah.
This has been...
absolute domination here.
Yeah. And Endy will keep his tournament chances alive. Okay, unnecessary. Oh, yep, Connie's over there. Wow.
Very well done by Endy to keep his tournament alive here. 3-1 to Connie in the series.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that was pretty much the entire like net points going in the favor of Endy now. winning that one by 40 points, and I don't think he's lost a single game by more than 10. So by net
Yeah.
points, he's winning the series.
Yeah, good job to Endy for winning that by as much as he did. We get our next maps. Stingby, Apex, Marble Land, King of the Marble, and Skate Park Square. Bowl, notably not in this draft. Connie rejoices.
Yeah,
Marble Land immediately banned.
it's projecting a Marble Lands pick.
It's
I
gone.
would be stunned to see it.
It's already gone.
Um,
I don't think we're getting
yeah.
Marble Land at all
No, I
this
don't think
tournament.
we are.
King of the Marble banned as
Um,
well. Which was
yeah,
Endy not
if
happy to
you're
learn.
yeah, if you're Connie here, you cannot let him play Sting B. These are two maps that Connie is very proficient at,
Yeah,
but
Connie.
between SPS and Apex, you have to go Apex if you're Tristan.
Yeah, Connie notably though is very, very fast on this map, having the world record, 311 points.
Wow.
She knows every traversal on this map like the back of her hand at this point. It's not even close. Next highest is 294. But yeah, Endy coming now off the back of a very, very convincing win on architecture. Can he keep
Yeah.
his form alive? He's got to do that 3 more times in order to
Yeah, well,
proceed.
not even necessarily that. He's just got to keep these games close. I think
Yeah,
that's really going to be the big thing here. Connie has obviously played very well at the ends of games, but a lot of that I feel like has come down to a little bit of positional skill and then a little bit of luck. And I do think in close games, I would favor
Ready,
Endy. I feel like he's less
set,
prone to nerves.
go.
oh, wait, Connie is
Connie
not
not
moving.
moving.
Connie's not moving. Hold on. That's very weird. Uh,
Connie has seemingly been abducted by aliens. Keyboard is not working, she says.
Keyboard is not working. Oh, that's worrying. All right, well, Connie doing the old turn
Yeah,
it off and on
Shadow
again.
Vision's noting that they did actually play Apex in their Swiss match last season, and that Endy led for most of that game, and Connie won at the end.
Yeah, which seems to be a trend in this series as well. All right. In any case, now the technical difficulties are sorted. Let me just make sure. Yep, we're on the right scene. Give them a countdown.
Yeah, make sure of that.
And away we
Ready,
go.
set,
Starting with a close spawn Mega
Apex
directly
2.
there.
Yeah, and
Connie will get it.
Endy
And
notably gonna
that's
try
it.
to avoid it and just did not work out.
Yeah, there were.
But Connie is going to leave behind two two yellows there. We do have a kind of a repeat area spawn.
We have this faraway blue. Endy will actually get that.
Yeah, I've never
And
actually seen it split like that
yeah,
before.
me neither. That's very weird. Notably, Connie opting to go for it. I think she would have been better off just sacking it and going for the rest.
Yeah, there's a ton of value elsewhere. Next spawn's going to be back in the corner area. Endy uses the bounty fort very nicely to get over to it.
Yeah.
And he's going to get that he's going to get that yellow too, and he's going to be quicker back to the default area. I think Connie's going to lose out on the default,
Yeah,
but the
it's a very
spawn
close
is going
spawn.
to not favor the default, so it doesn't really matter.
And he does get the better end of it. He's going to get,
Yep.
I think, 3 yellows to Connie's 1. Connie with the Mega now.
Yeah, Endy did not get that mega.
Endy very good
Does try
to
to avoid
dodge.
it.
Yeah,
I
knows he
think it's
can't
a
get
very
there.
nice respawn because he can just go right over to this blast
Yeah,
and
wonderful
drop
stuff for him.
down.
Oh, but that's going to be a lot of airtime for him. Connie with a very nice
Yeah.
snipe.
If he had blasted, I think he maybe could have pushed her away there, but
Connie
just did not get there in time.
Connie will take one of Blast of Endy. They'll share the second. And Connie now with super speed prep. Endy is kind of in the
Endy
middle of
kind of off
nowhere.
in no man's land, but it's not going to hurt him too bad.
Blast comes in from Endy. Connie with an interesting super speed recovery, but Endy will push. And that's not a spawn
Oh,
you would have
no,
wanted to
it's the down
see.
below
Oh,
spawn.
Endy with a
He
very
does
nice.
recognize it, but I think it's a little late.
Yeah, I don't think there was a reasonable world where he managed to get that one. He did very well there to try and squeeze between the pillar and the wall, but it was just a little too
Yeah,
slow
he
still.
had to try to kill his momentum there.
Yeah, very good stuff from him, but Connie now leads by 15. 3 minutes to go.
Yeah,
It's not over by any means, but
absolutely not over. Apex loves to troll, so
yeah, we've seen that a lot uh,
oh,
this
it's
year.
another down below
Oh, and
blue, and
Endy,
Connie, very nicely
yeah,
done.
and Endy just unfortunately has a wall in his way. There was nothing he could have done there. He's going to push next spawn, and it's not
Yeah,
terrible for
he
him.
has to. It's not terrible.
Yeah, that's one of the best he
Does
could have
nicely
gotten.
with the blast, but doesn't really get Connie that far away
Oh, and
from it. And
he's trying
Connie very
to
quick in that middle area.
hitbox it through the slopes, but Connie just keeps taking them away from him. And it's going to be a close blue now for Endy, who will get it
Does get it.
uncontested. But Connie will blast him down. 7-2 so far on this spawn for Endy, and I think they're both going to leave. Yep.
Connie gets the super speed though.
Yeah.
Next
Endy.
spawn's gonna be close, and Endy does have the blast, but
Oh,
he hits it! He hits with the blast!
wow. And tries to land the Mega as well. It doesn't quite connect, but that was a great blast from Endy. Connie pushes
I
next
have no
spawn,
clue
and
how he
that
missed
is going to
that.
be... Oh, Endy, you cannot afford that.
Yeah,
That's
that's rough.
devastating. He did very well there to try and hit his head as well, using the underside and get the yellow, but Connie just a bit too close again for that to work. And he's going to ricochet off. Devastating.
Well, it's not certainly not over. I've seen some crazy stuff happen on this map,
Oh,
and
big blast from
Endy is
Connie.
very capable. Very nice blast though, and this lead looking slowly more and more insurmountable. He's gonna
Yeah,
push the next spawn, and Connie's gonna be right next to the blue.
that's
That's
unfortunate. That might...
devastating.
Now it might be game, and Endy will go for a couple expires. Where is Connie? She is coming up and
Connie
over,
is
and...
late, but she's there.
Oh, that's painful. I feel like Endy this time has been struggling a little bit with the terrain. He's had some very good moments, but we have a double
Double
blue.
blue?
The game trying to DDA Endy
Oh,
out of this, but Connie will take the other one.
if he had managed to be a little quicker with that, I think we could have seen something interesting, but yeah, looking like it's gonna be series here, unfortunately, in
Yeah,
season for Endy.
yeah. Connie doing well off the back of an incredible Arky round from Endy to take this
Yeah.
as dominantly as she has. Inarguably a bit lucky this round, but she's played incredibly
Yeah,
well.
I think this series overall has with two players so similar in skills, so much of it is going to come down to luck, unfortunately. And
Yeah,
Connie has been the recipient of some better luck than he has, and that's just kind of been the reality of it.
yeah. Well, that will be the series. Connie will be taking it 4-1.
Yep, same
I'm
margin
glad.
that she beat her won her last round on, and in similar fashion. So
And
one last blue for the road, maybe. Neither player going to be able to get to it, and that is going to be
gonna be
series.
8-4 on the Blues. The main gap, the Blues and the Reds there. Yellow's basically even. And that will be that series. Endy, the final challenger player, is knocked out. Connie will advance into the losers finals to face Frostfire. Wow, what a series. Do we have Connie in the call? We do. Hello, Connie.
Hello,
How are you
it
feeling?
is me. I'm feeling good. I mean, I don't know what else I could say.
Is the lottery legal in Romania?
The lottery is legal in
I
Romania,
think
Have you
yes.
like considered going and playing it?
Okay.
I do think a lot of that gap on Apex did kind of boil down to Endy having a few uncharacteristic fumbles as well. But
I just don't think he knows that map very well. I don't
Connie also
know.
played it very well. It was always going to be hard to keep up with her there, considering she has the world record. Hey, Endy.
And
All right, we have both of you here. Do either of you have anything you want to say before we start asking questions?
um, honestly, I don't have anything to say.
Nothing.
Yeah, I think
Personally.
Connie should go first for the.
In
For
that
questions.
case, right, what's a good map? Honestly, all the first three were absolutely back and forth thrillers. Let's start with your thoughts on Prophetic then. Just go through them.
Hold on. Me first, or
Yeah, you can go first, Connie.
okay. I feel like I played Prophetic okay. I don't think I played it well, or like as. I don't feel like I played it very good, but I played it well.
Mhm.
I think I had a few fumbles here and there, and that's pretty much the extent of my thoughts on Prophetic. I could have done better, but I did well enough.
And did you have any thoughts on that?
Prophetic was pretty close. I feel like I definitely choked around here and there on that map, as you do on Prophetic.
Mm.
But I feel like it was a close game overall, especially on a map where it's usually not so close.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was both of you had about like 15 to 20 point swings against one another, multiple points in that match. It was such a thrilling start to the series.
I honestly want to watch it back and see.
Oh, don't you
And
worry.
just watch it again.
This is getting uploaded. Don't you worry.
Oh hell yeah!
But yeah, that was a very hectic game from both of you. Like entire spawns going one way or the other at multiple points. That was such a good start. One thing I've got to ask, I might cut ahead real quick, Connie. Your ban strategy on the third match, you left Zenith in the pool with
Yeah.
Zenith and Sprawl. How were you feeling there?
I was feeling relatively confident, knowing that I was on ping advantage, and then I'm like decent enough at those maps. If I just keep my head in the game. I just thought I had a decent shot because I was on ping advantage, and because I thought that I was in decent enough form to be
Yeah.
able to take Endy on like Zenith and Sprawl.
Yeah, notably though, you banned Bowl over Zenith. Zenith known to be one of
Bowl's boring.
Endy's best maps.
I do
Connie,
not like Bowl.
you don't
I
like
don't
Bowl.
like Bowl. I don't
No.
like Bowl. I'm not good at it. I've lost basically, I think, every single game I played on Bowl as of lately.
I see.
I have Bowl PTSD, as Shadow Vision said.
Yeah, Bowl PTSD. He may be partly responsible for that one.
He is.
And I guess we can jump back and let you talk this first this time. And yeah, then I'll give Icky some questions because I'm kind of taking everything here. Andy, how are you feeling on Foundry?
Dude, Foundry was so dumb. Like, not even salty about it, but like, I feel like I just shouldn't have made those spawns in the back, yo. That's all I'm gonna say.
Valid.
I'm killing them all.
Yeah,
I agree.
that's
Those
very,
spawns in the back are
Oh
very
god,
swingy.
that's
I
very
was
valid.
climbing my way back up into the top, and then at that repeat spawn with the two yellows, I
Yeah,
don't know if you guys saw, but like in the game, if you were watching me, like my marble just like stopped for a second because I was like trying to process what was happening in front of me. And I was like, there's no way.
oh, Connie's doing a Connie thing, right? All right, Icky.
I played the lottery and
Yeah.
I won.
Icky, do you have anything you want to ask him?
I think, I mean, obviously, I'm one to talk, because I do get pretty lucky sometimes too. But, Andy, I commiserations first of all, because we ended up pretty much going out the exact same way. Um, do you feel like you got unlucky in this series, or was it mostly even? Do you think in terms of the luck?
Overall, I would say no, I didn't get unlucky or lucky. I think the only instance of like luck I would say that I really felt during that whole thing was that spawn on Foundry.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which
That
is
was really the only thing that stuck out in my head. There were multiple points where I think on the commentary where I was like, "Oh, there it goes again." But um, when you're in the moment, you're kind of like watching because it kind of sucks because I'm watching Endy. He's got 10-point lead, 10-point lead, 10-point lead, and it's like, oh, there, there goes the whole lead.
Yeah, it seems to be
That's
common in
unfortunately
that's
gameplay.
this game for you.
Yeah.
that's unfortunately part of Hunt.
Yeah, that's just how Hunt is, unfortunately. So I didn't really have any questions that you'd have hit on. Trying to see what was the last draft. I think because that was always going to be tough with the ones that were left. Yeah, I mean, it was what? It was ping advantage for Connie on the last match.
Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't let King of the Marble through on there, could you?
No, I was really
Uh,
hoping for Sting B, but I didn't think she would let Sting
yeah,
Yeah, I know,
through.
after your performance against
that was
Frosty,
what I was thinking you would want to.
yeah,
Um,
you wanted
yeah,
a
that's just
monster
that's
performance.
tough. Getting SPS and Apex as
Yeah.
picks for Connie is never going to be fun. It's basically two of her best maps, so out the bat, already tough there.
Yeah, I just
Architecture, you
don't like
played
Apex.
fantastically.
Yeah, Arcade was amazing. Um,
Yeah, but I mean, other than that, I think those first three games were just so unfortunate to watch because it's like this was like the saddest 0-3 I've ever seen because it's like there's no
Because it
way
was
that
so
you
close.
every
I
single
would
one was just a nail biter.
I would rank this second probably below the 3-0 that was Frosty versus E-Guy in the regular season.
Right, yeah, that
But
one was pretty sad too, but
but barring that, yeah, this was a pretty tragic 3-0 start, and I've got to be honest, and you did very very well to take architecture as much as you did. 40-point gap on that map is nothing small.
There was a lot of luck with the spawns, but I also feel like I was also just in better positioning for all of them.
Yeah,
yeah,
Yeah, I
you
played
were.
better. I
yeah.
know I commented on the blues saying blues are BS, but no, it was just you playing better,
Yeah,
plain and simple.
you managed the uh top like the top blue spawn so well, chaining the gyrocopter with the central super jump to just go straight up the chute and get it, and then you just have vantage on everything else from that point. That was really really good from you, Connie. Of course, I think you fumbled that spawn
Yeah,
quite
I
hard.
fumbled the double blue spawn
Yeah.
twice. I just didn't know how to route for it in the moment,
Mm.
It always gets
and
you like that,
Andy
yeah.
did.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah.
um and then it was kind of just the reverse story, I feel, on
Dude, I don't want to talk
Apex.
about Apex.
Yeah, let's not talk about Apex. That was kind of brutal. I'll be honest. Connie, you played an
Apex was
absolutely great
like
game there,
us.
but
Not to give you discredit for your win, but like that was probably one of the worst Apex games I've ever played in my life. There was a blue that was right in front of me, and I could not get up the ledge, and then you just snagged it under my nose.
uh,
Oh yeah.
God, we had a really weird
Uh,
spawn on Apex. I don't know if you
Yeah, there was a
noticed.
really weird one I had never seen before where it's like
It was the ice blue.
ice blue and then it was like but it was like split off by itself and everything else on the
Yeah,
other side. It was really weird.
yeah, I've never seen that
But
happen
I mean,
before.
I don't remember.
you'll see
I
it because we both comment
Yeah.
like I don't think I've ever seen that spawn before, so you'll see it when you watch it back. But um like I said, just uh obviously I do wish the series would have gone on longer. Because you both were playing, I think, pretty well today.
Yeah,
But just very well done by Connie to seal it
yeah,
out in the manner she did. I can't imagine that she was feeling great after getting kind of smoked on architecture. So
mm,
I got a bit scared, I'm not gonna lie.
well, because I
Yeah.
commented on the cast that I did kind of feel like if Endy started getting a little bit of the luck, just need the luck and spawns needed that he was already playing well enough that I felt like he could genuinely just come back anyway if that luck just kind of flipped. So when that started happening on architecture, I was like, okay, this could be what he needs to kind of get a hold on this series. But you did very well to make sure that didn't happen, and you close it out on Apex, which we also commented was one of your best maps. And you have the world record by like 17 points or something like that. So
exactly that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
um, you know. But that's really all I had.
yeah.
Like I said,
Um,
you'll see it when you watch it back because you could just hear me go, oh, he comes.
yeah. So I guess it's like finishing notes. Endy, you were not planning on playing in this tournament this year, and now you've just decided to get fourth place. Best
Oops.
result from anyone in Challenger. How are you feeling about that?
I'm glad that someone in the challenger can make it in the top 5.
Uh,
That's my only.
yeah, you've absolutely popped off this year. I would say you're the most consistently good person from that entire division, and you've absolutely proven that like you could have hung up in contender and probably run the gauntlet there very, very well. That
Yeah,
was
absolutely. I mean, he beat me. I
yeah,
finished third.
yeah, and
I mean, I appreciate it. I'm pretty happy with I even told Connie this before the game. I was like, well, either way, if I finish in third or fourth, like I'm pretty happy regardless. And then that's as far as it's gonna go, because then you have to play Frostfire or Shadow Visions.
Yeah.
Well, Connie, on that note, you are now in the top 3, and you will be advancing to play Frostfire. Shadow Visions and Frostfire notably have commented at the end of their match that they're both expecting to be playing one another again. How are you feeling going into this match?
Um. Well, it is Frostfire, and he's really good. So I'll have to be on my shit that day when I play Frostfire. But I feel like if I keep my head in the game and if I just play my game, if I distance myself from the nerfs, because I'm happy with my run so far, even if I lose. So like, there's no need to be nervous and tilt and whatever. I feel like it could at least be competitive. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah.
But no, I feel pretty good regardless of if I win or lose.
Yeah, finishing top 3 is no small feat. And that is now, I believe, the last best of 7 match in the tournament.
Yeah.
Everything from here now
That is the
is going to
last one,
be
yes.
everything from here now is going to be we're going to be in for the long haul. Especially on
yeah.
the grand finals, we might be going for up to 18 games that night.
That's horrible.
Holy moly.
Man, yeah.
Well, in any case,
Well,
congrats
no,
to
actually, we
Connie.
don't do bracket reset, so.
In any case, congrats to you, Connie.
Thank you.
And Endy, congrats on finishing 4th. That is absolutely no small feat. A lot of stuff to be proud of this year.
Thank you.
Hope to see you around during the off season, man,
playing
because
y'all.
you're always really fun to play.
We'll see.
Mhm.
Because last year when I quit the tournament, or I was out of the tournament, I just didn't want to play this game at all.
Fair.
So we'll see.
All right. Well, unless you got any other comments, Icky?
No, I'm good.
All right. In that case, we will leave it there. Absolutely amazing series. Holy moly. I only wish that one went on a little bit longer because that was a thriller.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
I'm really glad it was a good watch.
I'll get this uploaded soon. Don't you worry.
All right.
All right. I'll say the line. Good night, Smallville.